Hello, it's Tuesday, and I took a nap, so I'm refreshed and ready to not sleep later. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna wait a little quick second. Who's on? Say hello. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. So you may have gotten an invitation from me to something that I called Giving Back with the Shoebox Project. So in case you saw that event, before you say no, please just go and take a look at what it is. You don't have to physically go anywhere. It's a little fundraiser that I'm doing through Younique, and all of the profits that I make from the sales over the next 9 days are going to be going towards me being able to purchase things to put in these shoe boxes, which will then go to women who are staying in local shelters in Montreal. And the Shoebox Project is a organization that is helping over 600 shelters across Canada, and they're also in the United States. And if you go to their website, shoeboxproject.com, and you can see examples of who they've helped, and you can read the statistics about what the homelessness rate is here in Montreal and in other areas throughout Canada, and see the probability of becoming homeless, because a lot of the times we think it's not going to ever happen to us, and if you read some of these stats, I might be homeless soon. So it's not a laughing matter. So the holidays suck for some people. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the holidays. I find it a depressing time of year for myself, but one thing that helps me get out of my little slump is doing something to give back to those in need. So, hi Rochelle. So Rochelle, actually one of my Y sisters in Younique, came up with this fantastic idea to help with this organization. Thank you. I'm wearing, it's super simple. I put the black eyeliner really thick, and then I just took the Happy Splurge cream eyeshadow, and I just brushed it up and like blended it out, and then put mascara, and that's all I'm wearing. So yeah, so Rochelle came up with the shoebox, or introduced us to the Shoebox Project, and I read about it and I love it. Last year, my friend Jen connected me to helping a woman by doing a haircut and makeup who was not homeless but at risk of being homeless. And it made me feel so good, and so I want to do a lot more things like this. And in addition to doing this fundraiser to donate directly to the Shoebox Project, I also want to make other packages that will go to women who are still on the street, because not everybody ends up in shelters. I posted a video about this a few weeks back. Sometimes they don't even want to be in shelters. Thank you. Irrelevant, but thank you. So I want to make boxes of necessities for those women who are still stuck out on the streets. So because Younique is about uplifting, empowering, and validating women, that's what we are going to do together, I hope. So if you got this event from me, please, please join and do what you can. You can purchase through my bulk orders that I'm going to do. So if you're in the Montreal and surrounding area and you want to save that $6.50 on shipping if you're going to spend less than $130, then by all means just message me and I'll add you to the bulk order. Otherwise, you can just click right on my link, kels3dlashes.com, and you'll see the party for the shoebox, and you can order directly, and we ship internationally. So if you're not in Montreal, don't worry. Most likely you can order as well. And over the next 9 days in my event, I'll be going through some of the products and showing you some of the great things that we have. And it's great for if you need to get some Christmas shopping done, because that season has begun. Halloween is over. I can't stop. I've been coughing for 3 weeks. So yeah, so Halloween is over. That means everyone's going into crazy Christmas mode, and it's time to shop. So if you have any questions, then, oh, you know what's on my lips? Boogers? No. I have from palette number 2, Honorable, that matte light gray color. At first I put my Bonbon on my lips, the light pink one, and then I put with a lip brush, I put the eyeshadow from palette number 2 on my lips, and it makes this like cool gray color. Cool, eh? It's very like vampy, gothy. I like it. So yeah, so that's it. And if you didn't get an invite to my event, and you want to participate, then let me know, and I will add you to it. And you can invite your friends. The more the merrier. And I guess that's it. So how's everybody else on Tuesday? What's up? What's new? Yo yo. What's going on? What's going down? I can do a silver icing one too for the month of November. Put together all my commissions for silver icing. kelsclothes.com, and donate from that too, because I want to do as much as possible to make these boxes and make people feel good at Christmas, because Christmas often feels sucky and no one wants to feel lonely at that time, and you want to feel important and special, and that's what this can do for somebody. Hi Cheryl, hi Natalie. Who else is on? Lynn, Jennifer. Jennifer, are you ever making your way to the spa? Lisa, I added you to my event too, so please accept the invitation, because I want you to see, since you are a little newbie in Younique, I want you to see how to do events. Debbie, we have a whole curvy section. We have a whole section that's plus size. So that's not true. We go up to 3XL, and I don't think you're a 3XL. So take a look again, kelsclothes.com, and click on Curve Appeal, or I think that's what it's called, and you'll see all the things that we have available for the curvy ladies. Cheryl, let me know what you're ordering, if you're ordering. I'm going to be putting in an order around 10 o'clock tonight, the first order going in. And I started the party yesterday, so it's going to be, it's 10 days long, but only 9 days for the event, because I wanted to get the kudos in there, and that way I can accumulate a lot more discounts and everything, so that way I can buy extra stuff, because I want to put like pampering items in the boxes, because each box is supposed to be worth about $50 in products. So I want to put some pampering stuff in there, some necessity stuff, some like stuff that like keeps your mind active, like, you know, those little puzzle books or little motivational books, things like with affirmations, and so I want to put some real little goodies in there. I feel like I'm going to have an easier time doing this than buying kids stuff. I did kids stuff last year, and I feel like I'm going to have an easier time doing this because I can relate more. What would make me feel good at Christmas? A little flask of wine. No, we're not putting that in there. Hey, Chrissy. Alethea. So the boxes, Elaine, are going to be going to the Shoebox Project. Now, I see I have a division in Montreal that I could drop off to, and there is actually a couple of local shelters near me. There's one in Saint Jerome, there's one in Saint Agathe-des-Monts, so that's an option, or I'm going to just give it to the one in Montreal, which is, hang on, I'll tell you, Montreal. The drop-off in Montreal is in NDG at the Y, or at the Victoria Hall Community Center, and I just want to see where they're. Look at these stats. Okay, this is for Montreal. 54% of those living in transitional housing in Montreal are women. So more than half of the homeless are women. 10% of those experiencing homelessness in Montreal identify as Aboriginal. However, less than 1% of the overall population identifies as Aboriginal. That's kind of scary, considering our First Nations are the ones that are suffering the most from this, and it's so awful to see. And 60% of those experiencing homelessness in Montreal were born here in Quebec. So it's a very local problem. And so the partnering shelters, there's a lot of them. Oh, Chez Doris is one of them. That makes me happy because I saw some of my friends are also doing some stuff for Chez Doris. So they give to quite a lot of, oh, there's the West Island Women's Shelter that they give to. So they do quite a lot of shelters. And like I said, so I'd like to do some shoeboxes directly for these this project, the Montreal Shoebox Project. But in addition, I also want to go downtown with some ready-made boxes for the girls who are actually still living on the street and are not in shelters. I posted a video a few weeks ago about homelessness and about women who aren't in shelters, and they were interviewing different homeless women. And one thing that struck me was a lot of the times they don't want to go into shelters because they're trying to kick habits, and sometimes the shelters are full of, unfortunately, women who have addictions. And so they want to be sort of on their own. They don't really trust the system and whatnot, so they choose to stay on the street as opposed to seeking help. But think about if you're living on the street as a woman and you get your period and you don't have a tampon or you don't have a pad, and then you're going into McDonald's to grab paper towels and using those as sanitary napkins. And so I really want to make like toiletry kits for women who are directly on the streets. So that's a huge goal of mine too. So I would love if you guys really contribute and help me with that. Hey Kim, hey Linda. So that's it. That's the goal. How's everyone else's night? Kim's doing it too. A bunch of us Y sisters are doing it, and like I said, I'll do it through Silver Icing as well. So anything that you buy from me, I'm going to put my commissions for the month for that. And I'm going to probably donate direct products and direct services as well, like a haircut or a makeup application to somebody, because especially like if you want, if like it's somebody who's not been able to take care of themselves and they maybe have an opportunity, or they don't have the confidence to go out and try to seek help because they just aren't happy with their appearance. It's amazing what a new haircut and makeup will do for your psyche and bring up your morale. I did one for Jen, one of her clients, when she was working at Diogen last year, and it was so sad. Her hair was in complete mats, like it hadn't been washed in 2 years. And so I cut and I managed to save her hair, which I was so happy for. I was so scared I was gonna have to shave her head, but I managed to cut her hair, and the haircut was donated by somebody whose family was trying to, rather than buy gifts for each other, buy gifts for those in need. And then I donated the makeup application. So I cut this woman's hair, and through talking with her, and then I did her makeup, and through talking with her, I found out that when she, like 20 years ago or something, she was like a fashion show makeup artist and print makeup artist. Like her work had been in editorials and fashion shows and magazines, and now here she was 20 years later, she couldn't even pass a comb through her hair. And then watching her like spin around and look at herself in the mirror and just feel pride that's a gift to me. That's why I like doing this kind of job, because you get to see that little light in someone's eyes come back again. So that's the big goal for me, and that's why I want to do it. Okay, so that's it. I am going to feed the dogs because they're hungry. They're hungry, and I'm gonna walk them. I'm gonna take them outside and stand around and watch them sniff the ground. So thank you again for your support. And keep checking the event daily for the next 9 days, because I'll be doing posts in there so that you guys get some different ideas on what kind of things you can purchase. And it's always fun when you can help, but also get a little gift for yourself too, or get a gift for somebody else, for get some items off your Christmas list. And that's it. So have a great night, and thanks for participating. Bye.